This next reader, I really like his stuff. And apparently Beacon does too, because he just became Poet Laureate of Beacon. And I'm very proud of this, which is his new release through Lion Order Music Publishing, The Fevered Dream Crimes of Pulp Fiction Poets and Other Love Stories, New and Selected Poems. It's a great read. Gives me great pleasure, Peter Ullian.
Thank you, Hayden, and thank you for this collection, which I'm very proud of and will be coming out very soon. So I'm going to read 3 poems, 2 newish ones and 1 from this collection. So the first poem I'm going to read is called Julian Assange's Beard. And it is told from the point of view of Julian Assange's beard. Before they revoked his asylum, the Ecuadorians revoked his shaving privileges. That was why, when they dragged him from the embassy, you saw me there, clinging to his face, like a white fuzzy caterpillar clinging to a branch on an autumn day in New England, making the WikiLeaker look like a deranged Amish man, like a villain in a mystery set among the Pennsylvania Dutch, or like a demented Hasidim dragged from shul on Shabbat as he worshipped the creator of all information, as Assange has worshipped information itself as his own God, and he, his Messiah. The world mourned the future loss of juicy emails and classified diplomatic cables, even as they celebrated an end to the dark Muscovite collusion that had felled leaders and picked presidents for others to live with for 4 or more years. But while the world argued and fought rhetorical battles over the right to know versus the weaponization of information, I remained plastered upon his chin and cheeks, unflappably flapping in the Brexiting London April breeze. Thank you. This next poem is called The Most Expensive Scar. I guess, if I were to price it out, this is my most expensive scar. Of all the scars upon my already deeply scarred body and brain, the beauty and vigor of my flesh and muscles and mind, long since battered by time and circumstance, bearing the evidence of the violence of lovers and enemies, even as my soul carries the deeper burden of scars unseen. If I could catalog them all and weigh the cost of one in meat, and another in psyche, and another in bone, and another in pain, and another in tears, and another in blood, and another in ligature, and another in madness, and another in brain, and another in screams, and another in love, and another in loss, and another in cries, and another in viscera, and another in guts, and another in entrails, and another in fear, and another in clogged arteries, and another in arthritic joints, and another in slipped discs, and another in lost productivity, and another in loss of consortium, and another in lung capacity, and another in the potency of knees, and another in lust, and another in power, and another in anger, and another in hopelessness. If I were to measure them all, catalog them, invent a scale, some kind of scientifically calibrated, irrefutably accurate method of weighing one against another in an act of Talmudic precision and holy judgment, if I did that, I guess this one, this is the one. This is the most expensive scar of all. Thank you. And my final poem is from this brand new collection, which is coming out very soon. Hayden Wayne, editor and publisher, thank you. So this is from a series of poems called Courtships, which are about courtships, past, present, future, real, and imagined. I'll let you figure out if you're interested which category this one falls into. This is called When I Think of You. I think of you most often at night, when everyone else has gone to bed, and I sit with a glass in my hand, wondering if I should refill it so as to submerge the ice, not being the kind of man who likes to waste perfectly good ice. I think of you then, as I sit in semi-darkness, the amber burn of the whiskey running down my throat, my elbows on the armrests, the cool, beveled glass against my forehead. I think of you with your arms held high above your head, your eyes closed, your lips without lipstick curved into a smile, your hips swaying, your thin, patterned blue dress whirling. I think of you sitting in a ratty old armchair in our rented off-campus house we shared with Diana and Bruce, the black and white TV with a crooked antenna perched idly beside you, your leg draped over the armrest, your jeans ripped at the knees, the album cover to Dylan's The Times They Are A-Changin' in your hands, your eyes studiously excavating the meanings of his 11 outlined epitaphs on the back. I think of you sitting on the sagging porch on an early spring day, green buds on trees, birds trilling in the crisp morning air, my nylon-stringed rosewood acoustic guitar in your hand as you strum and sing Harry Belafonte's Yellow Bird. I think of you indulging me as we stayed up until 4 a.m. in your room, skin to skin, wearing only the bedclothes we wrapped ourselves in as we watched The Third Man on your black and white TV. I think of you getting into that car that took you to California with your new boyfriend. I don't remember the make or model or his name. I think of you that last time on the pull-out couch in Cleveland, beneath the dingy cigarette-smoked yellow curtains in the bay window, as our bodies coupled and broke apart, spent, satiated, never to be rejoined. I think of you when I sit here, all these years later. I am drunk now, and you are a memory who grows more distant every time I try to think of you. Thank you very much.
Oh, God, how many times our hearts have been crushed. Jeez, Peter. If I thought of all the times my heart was broken, there wouldn't be any room to do anything else. Golly, Miss Molly. Well, somehow, God bless you ladies. All that was led me to, oh my gosh, 31 years with my present wife, who is in Europe right now. Yeah, well, congratulations.